Plus are a company that do everything they can to predict what the customer wants, and there's always something new to see in their showroom. Patrick, I'm delighted to meet you at long last. I've been driving up and down that motorway looking at Doors Plus written up there, and now I'm here today because I am really curious about composite doors. Everybody's talking about them and I don't know all I should. What are they?
Basically, they're the latest type of style of door. They come in a variety of colours. They can come in 8 different colours. You can bespoke the glass to your own requirements. This particular unit is a triple glazed unit. The security is very high. This is a 3-point locking system.
Goodness, yeah.
And they also have additional chute bolts for the hinges at the back.
So I could have one colour on the front and another colour on the back.
Yeah. To your own requirements.
Wow. And heavy duty hinges here, which I love security wise. That's great, yeah.
It's very important in this day and age.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Also, just to make sure the door fits snugly, there are fully adjustable hinges located here on the inside.
That's
of the door.
these like all singing, all dancing fancy things here, yeah.
Yes.
Now why use those as opposed to what was used before?
The old hinge, you could not adjust it and you could not get the tight fit. For heat retention, you need a good tight fitting door.
It's the room dividers I find really interesting, particularly in this climate of renovating and not relocating, dividing bigger spaces into smaller or opening up spaces into bigger ones. And a product like this I think is fantastic, and you're telling me that these can be done in any style or anything I choose.
Any door can be used, any style, any finish.
Wow. And show me how it works here, Patrick.
It is a sliding track top and bottom, and then the doors are hinged.
Wow, and it's got a lovely heavy solid feel. It feels, you know, very sturdy and stylish. Now, I have a difficult question for you though here. Let's say I have a big occasion on a Saturday, or my client does, and I call you on a Monday and I have my builder primed to go. How quickly could you have those doors ready for me?
All the product will be ready within 2 days.
My God, 2 days. That's incredible. Your phone is going to be ringing off the hook. You do understand that, yeah?
I sincerely hope so.
So when you say Doors Plus, what's the plus?
One of the main pluses is handles, locks and hinges, and knobs, of course.
So you would have these, or most of these, should I say, ready to go?
Most of the products are held in stock, if not very short lead time, matter of day or days.
Fantastic selection of stuff you have here. Obviously the handle, and then this, which I love, this cracked finish. It looks fantastic. Major design point here, or a mistake that one can make, is that if you, generally speaking, if you have a knob on your door and you want to replace the lock, best stick in most situations with a knob again, because the mechanism behind it can tend to be different to the handle. So don't assume that you can replace this with this or vice versa. Patrick, you guys give great advice, I'm sure, to people when they come in. But it's really an important thing, and it can be a really costly mistake to make if you get that wrong. And also another thing to keep in mind is that when you're placing a knob like this on the door, it needs to be recessed in further, because obviously closing it, you can have this crashing of your knuckles, particularly men, into the door frame. So that's another thing to just keep in mind, whereas these can be placed closer to the edge, obviously. Kids-wise as well, it's a big deal. Kids find these harder to move than these, so you might like that feature, particularly if you've got young children. So there's a million things to take into account when you're buying hardware like this, and you really need to come to a good company like Doors Plus, who'll mind you and protect you and advise you as to the right way to get the right hardware for your door. And then Doors Plus, what else?
Plus, for 2011, we are doing a range of porcelain floor tiles with the advent of underfloor heating on a major way, and also the fact that they're very low maintenance compared to natural stone.
Yeah, I see people are starting to do that because, I mean, traditionally as Irish people we used to have carpets and all that sort of stuff, but this is much easier to maintain, isn't it?
Yes, quick
Yeah.
wipe of them up and you're clean.
The bigger the tile that you use, even if it's in a small space, will actually maximise your floor, will make it look bigger. So go for the bigger, the bolder step. It's always a clever thing to do. Patrick, delighted I popped in today. Thanks a million for having us. And how do people find you? Where are you?
We're at the Exit 5 M50 in North Park, Unit 40.
And you have a website?
www.doorsplus.ie.
And you're open 5 days a week?
6 days a week.
6 days a week?
Monday through Saturday. And
Fantastic.
we don't close for lunch.
Okay, great. No sleep for you?
None whatsoever.
Doors Plus is a company that cares to listen to what the customer wants and, more importantly, supply it to them.